And here we go. It'll be returnable. And here comes Sky Moore, the former Chief and last year's San Francisco 49er. He was in the top 10 in kickoff returns. And
Love got off to a great start last week at Pittsburgh, driving the Packers down. I think it was a 10-play drive, ended up in a field goal. You'd love to see a touchdown, but he got his beak wet at some preseason action. Now he gets to do it one more time here against the stingier Denver Bronco defense with these starters out on the field.
The running back is Marshawn Lloyd. This defense, probably the best overall unit in the NFL. And on 1st and 10, play action by Love into the sideline. He goes, and it's almost picked off on the play. Almost swiped by Riley Moss. It's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 for the Packers.
Riley Moss doing a good job playing that outside third right there on Christian Watson's hip. You can see him. He was ready for that route. Whatever he was keying on, he had that thing locked in.
Belton is playing the right tackle. Jordan Morgan, the left tackle. The center is Ryan, and it's 2nd and 10 for Green Bay. They've got Moore in the backfield, and here comes Love with a bullet up the middle, caught by Watson in midfield. It's loose. It's vacuumed in, a turnover. Denver's down to the 46. Watson was stripped. Moss falls on it. Big defensive play for the Broncos early on, and they take it over, and Green Bay a turnover on the 2nd play of the game.
Just the Denver Broncos being opportunistic right there, taking advantage of a little bit of a loose ball by Christian Watson. They always say when you're going to the ground, that's when you got to cover up with 2 hands, but it's so hard to do. You want to brace yourself as you're about to hit the ground. Christian Watson a little bit too loose with that football. Denver taking advantage of it.
So here comes the Packer offense back out there. They have just ruled that Watson was down. So the offense is going back out there for Green Bay. And the drive will continue. It will be a 1st down for the Packers. Watching it again.
Yeah, it's a bang-bang play. Looks like his knee hits the ground right as that ball is being stripped out. So you negate a negative play for the Packers, and you start talking about that rapport that Jordan Love is building with these wide receivers and what he has with Christian Watson. There's multiple ways to get him the football. Right there, he did it on a simple slant pass right in the 2nd window. Sometimes Christian Watson can take those to the house.
Lloyd, the back. And a 1st and 10 after the 14-yard pickup by Watson down the middle on the throw from Love. And Lloyd has got a little bit of a swivel to him, and down to the 46, and he picks up 3. And last week he had 5 carries at Pittsburgh. His health is huge for the Packers this year. Tonight's first quarter is brought to you by Nicolay Law, the Midwest personal injury law firm. 2nd down and 7, John.
A couple things you're monitoring here is Marshawn Lloyd, how many touches does he get? Get him into a flow, into a rhythm of the game, get him conditioned once again for taking tackles, and then trying to get that efficiency up with the run game against this stout defensive front here for the Broncos. 2.6 yards last week, not good enough.
2nd down, 7, Lloyd. Looking for a block out there by Burton. Also getting one from Dabney and Swinson with a gain of a yard. It's inside the 44 Denver. It will be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, and that was Allen coming off the block there of the rookie Jagger Burton. And listen, this youngster's learning by fire. He's a rookie, but he's playing against some big boys right now on the other side. He'll slowly get into the game and start feeling the way that their bodies are moving off of his. But right there on that early rep, Allen got the better of him.
Running back is Chris Brooks. Great in pass protection. Somebody move. There goes the left tackle. This will be on the Denver Broncos. And looks like to be on Nick Benito. Lan Clark is our referee in Denver tonight.
This was an infraction. Defense number 15, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
This team led the NFL. This defense had more sacks. Love being chased by Benito, has to throw it away wisely. The defense of Denver holds. It'll be 4th and 1. The air is thin. You could think about going maybe for a field goal. The offense will stay on the field for the Pack.
changing philosophy from last week.
Our sideline tonight, John, a great opportunity for the Packers tonight to take on one of the best teams in the AFC.
Yeah, you said it right there, Kevin. This team was one game away from the Super Bowl, an injured quarterback away from the Super Bowl, and very easily could have been the representative. And when you look at this team this year, a lot of those players coming back specifically up front. We're going to talk the trenches all night. Great offensive line, great defensive line, great matchup all around for the Packers.
Terrific competition in every position on this roster, and the starters are going to see some time.
Yeah, we're going to see Jordan Love take the field with the starting offense, Lucas Van Ness take the field with the starting defense. How long they stay will be determined by how well they play in their short period of time.
Now let's shift to players to watch tonight here in. You got it. The temperature is falling here in Denver. It was about 100 today. It's in the high 80s right now. Kevin Harlan, John Kuhn, let's say good evening to Carly Marotta on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin and John. Yeah, a guy to look out for, not tonight, but here soon. That is tight end Tucker Kraft. He returned to 11 on 11s this week and will likely participate in the Packers' joint practice against the Cardinals next week. But, you know, he's doing this without a contract extension in place. And he was asked why. And he said, I want to put the team on my back. And he wants to leave a legacy. He wants his kids to see the length he would go to fight for something that he loves. Both Kraft and Brian Gutekunst are hoping to have that deal done before week 1. Kevin and John.
Carly, thank you very much. I mentioned the temperature. Last time a game was played in this stadium, 26 degrees and a lot of snow, John. It was the AFC Championship game. These Broncos and their quarterback, Bo Nix, against the New England Patriots.
And you feel it in this building. You feel it when you talk about the Denver Broncos and you read the clippings of the Denver Broncos and you watch their first preseason game against the Atlanta Falcons. This Broncos team is putting everything they got into going to the Super Bowl. They probably would have been there last year if not for the injury to Bo Nix in the divisional game the week before, and they feel like they have unfinished business. The Packers, on the other hand, Kevin, they feel like they have unfinished business of their own. It was here in this building last year when the whole season got derailed. Micah Parsons went down. Zach Tom went down. They faltered a 9-point lead in the second half to this team, the best team in the AFC. They're coming out here tonight with a vengeance.
Packers have won the toss. They've chosen to receive. And tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Steinhafels Furniture and Mattress. Steinhafels is a proud partner